NDTV has accessed a new CCTV footage of the I-20 car that exploded yesterday. It was part of the bomb blast. The CCTV footage is from Delhi to Faridabad, and the suspect, the suicide bomber, Umar Mohammed, is suspected to be wearing a mask, and he's seen driving the car.
There you see it. That's from the Delhi Faridabad toll plaza, where you cut over, I presume, Vasudha, into the national capital from Faridabad. And there you have that image there of the suspect there, Dr. Umar, allegedly wearing a mask. Umar entered Delhi via Faridabad at 8:13 a.m. Remember, the blast happens at 6:55 in the evening. 8:13 a.m. he enters New Delhi. Another CCTV footage of the I-20 car has surfaced as well, and that's what we're showing it. This footage is from the Badarpur toll plaza, Vasudha. The suspect Umar is seen in that CCTV footage that we're playing on the screens wearing a mask.
That's right, Virat. Umar Mohammed was a doctor associated with the Al Falah Institution in Faridabad. He's also a doctor who has worked in Anantnag, and his family is in Pulwama. And these are two CCTV footages, one of Dr. Umar Mohammed in Badarpur toll plaza. The other one is also him crossing the Faridabad New Delhi toll plaza. We don't know if it's on the same day though, but we do see somebody who looks like him wearing
the mask. That's right. I believe NDTV's Mukesh is joining us live. Mukesh, go ahead. What information are you picking up? Can you just put this CCTV footage that we're playing on our screens in context for our viewers?
देखिए, जो उमर मोहम्मद है उसका एक नया सीसीटीवी फुटेज सामने आया है। ये फुटेज सोमवार का है, यानी कल ब्लास्ट हुआ है, और ब्लास्ट से ठीक पहले का ये फुटेज है। ये जो उमर मोहम्मद है, ये फरीदाबाद में अल फलाह जो यूनिवर्सिटी है वहां से चला था, और उसके बाद 8:13 पर ये बदरपुर टोल क्रॉस करता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है। आप फुटेज में देख सकते हैं कि गाड़ी में उमर मोहम्मद अकेला बैठा हुआ है, और इसने अपने चेहरे पर मास्क पहना हुआ है, जिससे ये अपनी पहचान छिपा पाए। और बदरपुर टोल प्लाजा के बाद ये फिर आश्रम होते हुए, सराय कालिका होते हुए, IT होते हुए जो रेड फोर्ट की पार्किंग है वहां पहुंचा है। लेकिन इसके पहले दिल्ली पुलिस को एक और फुटेज मिला है इसका। फरीदाबाद में एशियन हॉस्पिटल है, वहां पर ये सुबह 7 बजे वहां से निकल रहा है, यानी कि ये घर से अर्ली मॉर्निंग निकल गया था विस्फोटक लेकर, और ये पूरी कॉन्स्पिरेसी के साथ में दिल्ली आया था। और इसमें इसके जो हैंडलर हैं, जब उन्होंने टाइम बताया और जब जगह बताई, उसके हिसाब से इसने ब्लास्ट किया है। तो ये पूरा जो रूट मैप है ये दिल्ली पुलिस ने तैयार किया है। इस पूरे रूट पर जितने भी CCTV कैमरे लगे हैं फरीदाबाद से लेकर रेड फोर्ट तक, उन तमाम CCTV कैमरों के फुटेज को निकाला जा रहा है, और जो पूरा रूट मैप है वो तैयार किया गया है, जिसमें कई जगहों पर उमर मोहम्मद I-20 गाड़ी लेकर ड्राइव करते हुए जाता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है। जी
मुकेश, जस्ट एक चीज बताइए, 8:13 सुबह he has come from Faridabad, so it's pretty clear that all through the day he was there in Delhi. And is there any other information that you're picking up from the authorities?
देखिए, बिल्कुल इसने पूरा दिन जो है दिल्ली में बिताया है, क्योंकि सुबह 8:13 पर ये दिल्ली एंटर कर गया था, और 8:13 के बाद ये जो रेड फोर्ट की पार्किंग है यहाँ पर ये पहुंचता है 3:19 पर, यानी कि पूरे दिन ये दिल्ली के अंदर रहा, और फिर इसने 3 घंटे जो रेड फोर्ट की पार्किंग है वहां पर 3 घंटे रहा, और वहां पर रहने के दौरान गाड़ी से ये 1 सेकेंड के लिए भी बाहर नहीं निकला, क्योंकि इसको लगता था कि अगर बाहर निकलेंगे तो इसकी पहचान हो जाएगी, वहां जो CCTV कैमरे लगे हैं उसमें इसका फुटेज आ जाएगा, इसीलिए बाहर नहीं निकला है। तो कुल मिलाकर दिल्ली पुलिस ने पूरा रूट मैप तैयार किया है, और इस मामले की जांच को दिल्ली पुलिस आगे बढ़ा रही है।
मुकेश, कल रात से हम देख रहे हैं कि दिल्ली पुलिस ने काफी विटनेसेस से बात की है, और कोई ऐसा इन्फॉर्मेशन है दिल्ली पुलिस के थ्रू जो आप हमको बता सकते हैं?
देखिए, बिल्कुल दिल्ली पुलिस ने तमाम जो लोकल लोग थे जहां पर ये ब्लास्ट हुआ था उनके स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किए हैं, कैसे ये ब्लास्ट हुआ, क्योंकि जो पुलिस कमिश्नर है उन्होंने कल ही कहा था कि जो ब्लास्ट है वो मूविंग कार के अंदर हुआ है, कार मूव कर रही थी, और अब तो ये बिल्कुल क्लियर हो गया है कि जो ब्लास्ट हुआ है।
Right, we seem to have lost that line with Mukesh there, but of course that information coming in, Vasudha, which is extremely important because this gives the categorical confirmation of what time the suspected Fidain or suicide bomber in this case, which is Dr. Umar, entered in to New Delhi. So that's pretty much the grab that you're seeing on your screens from the Badarpur toll plaza at 8:13 a.m. That I-20 car enters New Delhi, and it's been there in New Delhi presumably through the day. We don't know if it went back into Faridabad and came back, but pretty much clearly coming in from Faridabad through the Badarpur border into New Delhi. And of course, remember, this is at 8:13 a.m. in the morning to our viewers. Of course, the blast goes off at 6:55 in the evening. So,
like our colleague Mukesh was pointing out, Veera, that Umar Mohammed stayed in the car for all 3 hours in the parking lot because he didn't want to clearly be spotted by anybody. But of course, there's more information that's being gathered. What we know so far is that this is Dr. Umar Mohammed, the prime suspect, the suicide bomber in this case, the Fidain, who is suspected to have been part, the most important part of this bomb blast.
That's right. That's pretty much basis of what investigators. Obviously, they must be in possession of multiple CCTV footage, Vasudha, given that they know the route that was there. Yeah. There's also the footage of the car at the time of the blast moving slowly towards that red light. So the police, of course, would have much more information. This is, of course, what's come out at the moment by way of information coming in from the investigators of this particular CCTV footage of that car entering New Delhi's borders.
And this Hyundai i20 car, Veera, is the same one that has changed multiple hands from Salman to Amit to Tariq. Correct. To finally Mohammed Umar. And of course, police is also interrogating that particular angle because this is the main tool of this terror blast, and this probably is also the most important pivotal thing that's helping investigating agencies understand the whole trail to this terror attack.
That's right, Vasudha. A couple of other things as well which you pick up from investigators from the other parts of the world as well. When you see that footage, they do have technology to decipher how much of payload was there in the car, how much of explosives were there in the car because of the compression on the suspensions and how far it is from the ground. So multiple angles will be probed by investigators. But Vasudha, it's also, as you rightly point out, NDTV will be bringing out this special report as well in a bit from now on, what you should be careful about when you sell a car to a person that you don't know, the kind of documentation that's needed to make sure that you know who you are selling your car to. In this case, as Vasudha rightly pointed out, this car seems to have changed multiple hands, and there is the last person who's used it, who's suspected suicide bomber. We still don't know when he procured it and what kind of documentation was provided.